Americans. And sorry. I'm going to apologize on behalf of all 9 of us Canadians that are actually up here. We're sorry. And Jay, would you mind saying you're sorry?
Oh, this is all part of my plan. It is proceeding as planned. And I'm wearing this just to rub it in everyone's face. It's great white.
No,
it's work. Chris, we did it. We've done it, buddy. We've done it. Let's do it.
Oh, no. Everyone knows how I feel about New York City. But the truth of the matter is, actually, you know what? Let's just bring everyone up. It's celebrating almost 100 episodes this Saturday.
Wow.
Please do not miss the incredible Only Subs is my partner, Rob.
I don't mind. You guys can smoke all you want.
Adam, it's been a minute, my man. I'm glad you're with us today.
Yes,
we're talking about Spider-Verse, at least trailer stuff.
Trailers.
On his return this week. Thanks for swinging by, Jim, and the man who has managed to hold 1,000 subscribers. It's Taylor Winder.
Hey, blame Canada. Blame Canada.
So I woke up this morning and I start work at 5 o'clock. So I'm out the door and it's 1:15 stupid, and the first thing I smell is fire. It's just fire. It's just fire. It's like the place is literally on fire, and I'm nowhere near Ottawa or that region that's currently under. But the truth of the matter is, Ontario hasn't had rain in 4 weeks outside of light rain on one afternoon. Yeah. And I don't think, maybe it was 1/8 of an inch, or maybe it was 5 millimeters, whatever you want to call it. It was nothing. Jay, I know you can attest to this. This is one of the driest Mays in June that I can ever remember. And in case you all weren't aware, Alberta has been on fire, Nova Scotia has been on fire, and now Quebec/Ontario at their border, where the nation's capital, Ontario, is on fire. And it's now pouring down in New York City. Taylor Winder was saying earlier that the stuff from Alberta, I'm presuming, was going down towards Wisconsin. And yeah, this is the wrong kind of news. But hey, and the thing is, last week it was blasting hot in the high 28 or high 20s, low 30s Celsius, which I'm presuming is high 80s, low 90s Fahrenheit. It's actually calmed down a little bit. It's like it's early 20s, mid 20s, which is high 70s, low 80s, and which is nice. But now the air quality is very bad here in Ontario, so much so that we're hearing schools are shutting down recess for kids and stuff like that. Like that'll solve everything. But it's just bizarre. It just goes to show
welcome to
the landscape the world is turning into. Yeah.
And listen, at least climate change is fake.
Yeah,
of course.
Climate change is real.
It's not like there's data or anything.
It's like our former president said, have you tried raking the leaves?
Yeah. But the most bizarre thing is, some of you may or may not know that my family hails from the east coast of Canada and a small island province called Newfoundland. One of my sisters lives out there and texted me yesterday. They actually, their harbor, because she lives in a fishing village, their harbor where they are is closed because broken ice. So if you can just imagine an iceberg that's just shattered into a million pieces, has just conquered and shut down this port where no ships can come in or out safely because it's nothing but ice flows everywhere. It's just bizarre. The fact that we have communities shutting down in Newfoundland, and now the first week of June with ice flows instead of icebergs happening, you know, all these fires across the nation.
Is it that bizarre?
But hey, it's new comic book day.
I hope everyone's safe. I hope no Canadians die.
It's not, it's not like scientists have been saying since the late 60s, 70s, 70s that this is what would happen and nothing's been done. Yeah. So,
but just and
listen,
this all kind of
data and logic there, Caroline.
Just
we
for
got
me to
feelings and emotions and flat Earth here.
Just to tie all this together.
It's really shitty.
Comic book day.
It's really shitty, and I hope that you're safe.
Yeah, I hope everyone's safe. I really do. Fire is nothing to joke about until we start joking about it.
No, it's not, especially when it's around communities.
Yeah.
To tie this all together with New Comic Book Day, I went to my local comic shop, Retro Rocket Comics. You may have heard of it. Located in beautiful downtown Cambridge, Ontario, about 75 kilometers, 55 miles due west of Toronto, and about 400 kilometers away from the fires of Ottawa. I asked him, how's business today? And he actually said, not that good because the air quality is so poor. He feels people are not venturing out unless they have to. So I don't know of people who, I know Chris does have a fair bump, a fair large crop of pull list people, but he said that his normal people still hadn't shown up by the time I got there, and he wasn't necessarily positive just because of the air quality. And Chris is there. Hey, from the Great White North. So I'm hoping, Chris, that your pull list people showed up at least.
You're scaring the shit out of me. Okay.
Jim, is your dog okay,
about to die?
He's muted now.
Scaring the shit out of me.
Let's say hello to the chat before we get into New Comic Book Day. Everyone, Las Cruces was first. Gold medal to Las Cruces. Hello from New Mexico. I don't think he actually dropped that. He just said hooray and woohoo. Brian coming up with the silver medal, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping by. DVH, hello, my man. I know it's a little bit late out over there, and I appreciate your time. If you're gonna catch us on the rewind, thank you very much. Adam saying hello to the chat, and oh look, he did say hello from New Mexico. Tito the Alien, happy New Comic Book Day. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Paul, Sector 2815. Everyone, if you are friends with Paul on Instagram, just a heads up. Paul had to change his handle. Just a heads up. Reach out to Sector Space Base 2815. That's his new handle on Instagram. He'll add you as a friend and vice versa. He'll let you know what the whole situation is. I don't want to get into his personal business. But my man Paul, thanks for stopping by, brother. Speaking of brother, it's brother John, my man. Hope that you're doing well. C Bizzle, happy New Comic Book Day, man. Thanks for stopping by. Larry, I appreciate you as always. And let's see, 25 Perez through the mail. Happy New Comic Book Day. And of course, the owner of my LCS, Chris from Retro Rocket Comics. The day got better. He's saying not to worry. I'm glad to hear that. 25 Perez is saying that my dad is in the Bronx and he's wearing 2 masks because it's so bad out there. Yeah, I actually got Izzy from Izzyverse New York City, who's not available tonight because he's gone to see Transformers. Messaged me saying, "Hey man, like your country's doing something to my city." He just happened to, all joking aside, he sent me a picture of New York City, and it just looks like it's a picture from the Great Depression. It's just an antique type of photo. All the air is brown, and as someone that loves New York City, I was very saddened to see it. Flash Ray Videos. Happy New Comic Book Day. So, but backstage, I asked everyone if they've seen the new Spider-Verse movie, and it just seems like it's just Adam and myself. And Adam, who always requests not to spoil stuff, quickly got reminded by TW, hey, loose lips sink ships.
I'm sorry that people don't watch the standard trailers that are like 15 of them and they get spammed at you.
My line in the sand doesn't match
I just assume that trailers are always fair game to talk about. So that's how I view movies and stuff like that.
I think the one thing that we all agree on is this is shaping up to be one of the best Junes for films since COVID started, 2-3 years ago.
Big.
We got Spider-Verse, we got Transformers this week, we got The Flash coming as well. That's 3 big pop culture movies that pretty much most people are going to see, or at least 2 of the 3 are going to want to see on the big screen. I do highly recommend seeing Spider-Verse on the big screen. Yep. It's just one of those movies where it's just so many things to pay attention to. The fact that they use different art styles for different universes, the fact that we get a whole bunch of different Spider characters, whether it's just a cameo or a little bit longer. It's incredibly well done, and My lady let me know today that apparently the whole Miles chasing took 4 years to create. But anyways, let's just kind of. I see Dagger Cards is in the chat, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day.
The one thing we can talk about that doesn't spoil anything is the music. And music's super important to me in my daily aspect, in my daily life. And before like a movie like that comes out, I'll listen to the soundtrack and just, I'll listen to it. And especially with like a Spider-Verse soundtrack that has like a lot of music that I already listened to, and then going to see the movie and already knowing these songs and now how they played out. Now that album means so much more to me after seeing the movie. So that's kind of how I always approach those things.
Well said. And the one thing I will just touch on with the movie, there's so many different story arcs happening all at once. And then you would think that at the end of this movie, it kind of culminates all together. It does not, because as you may or may not know, the movie does end with the sequel on the horizon. So that's it. It was incredible. For whatever reason, Sony can't seem to figure out live action movies without the help of the MCU when it comes to spider characters. Hello, I'm looking at you, Venom. Hello, I'm looking at you, Carnage. When it comes to animated Spider-Man films, it's a class act. This movie is going to be top 3 Spider-Man films of all time for me. I know I sat down with Jay and a couple other panelists to talk about the Spider-Man movies. The first Spider-Verse is top 3 for me. This one is going to lodge itself right in there as well. Which one it's going to dislodge, I'm not sure. But
what's number 3 then, Chris?
My top 3 are Far From Home, Spider-Verse, the first one, and Spider-Man 2. So I'm thinking maybe the first Spider-Verse kind of gets knocked down to number 4. This one is just so damn terrific. And it's good. I'm if it does not win an Oscar again, I'll be kind of surprised, because if the last offering won an Oscar, this is The Godfather Part 2 when it comes to animated films. It's right up there. But let's talk about New Comic Book Day, because Rob was concerned that if we don't start off early enough, he's going to go and start making dinner.
Wait, we haven't even talked about Oppenheimer yet.
I got my tickets. For that.
The last week in June, is it not? Like that looks great.
Very, very excited for that movie.
Yeah,
that looks great. Hey man, Scarecrow's out there making A-bombs. Let's go.
Quick shout out to the new Expendables movie too.
But in sincerity,
yes.
we have a lot of people hanging out right now watching. This Saturday, Rob and I are celebrating the centennial edition of Only Slabs.
Congrats,
of our show, Legacy 100, as we keep getting reminded. It's Legacy Show 100.
That's awesome, though.
Hey, if we were a comic book company, we'd be throwing out like 15 different variant covers.
Yep.
We'll have 15 different variant hosts, maybe.
Just have it on like 15 different channels simultaneously streaming, so you can choose who you want to watch it on.
Shout out to Roscoe, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. E as well. I'm planning on doing what Mad Spidey did and just doing a live where I kind of go down my list of nominations. I'm hoping, if it's okay with Brian, I'd put like 2 people for in one nomination spot, because E's hair and Rob's facial hair is just epic, and I don't really want to choose between the 2. Go ahead.
2 dudes, 1 nom.
Yeah.
Well, that's 2 guys, 1 show.
Look at you. Bird, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. Thanks for stopping by. And the man who, of course, I'll be voting for best comedy is Freaky Louie, my man. Ben Riley is a breakout star. Yes. Talking in the third person. Talking in the third person is fantastic.
Biggest facts.
Oh, E-Man. I got to show E-Man this. This came in today. Elgato.
Hey.
Oh.
There you go.
All right. So, yeah. Rob and I have been talking about the 100th episode of Only Slabs for a while, and we're bringing Nerdy Girl back. and apparently she's reached out to Rob and vice versa. And the books that she had last time, which were landmark issues for our show and for the history of comic books, are not going to be shown. So Action Comics #1, which has only ever been shown on our show once by her, won't be making a repeat appearance. But I may beg her just to do it anyway because it's Action 1. But
good stuff.
She apparently she's gonna be bringing out some of her own PC,
Right,
so you do not want to miss it. Go ahead, Rob.
Answer the question. This episode will be Only Slabs episode 40, Legacy episode 100. In case those of you who really want to be particular about it, there were 60 episodes of Slab Hub.
Season 3 or season 4?
We're kicking. This will be the final episode of season 3. When we come back from Heroes Con, we kick off season 4.
Nice.
Okay. All right, let's get into this. So, Chris from Retroactive Comics, the owner of my LCS, who always has my pull list ready for me, and when I send my pull list into him, if he doesn't happen to have a cover, he always offers a B or a C or a D, or says, "Hey, can you wait? I'll order that in for you." Chris, thank you for that. Said that, "Here, man, give this away." So this is a Flash movie poster. It is a fold, but it is one that would be shown at a movie theater as
nice.
It does have that background that can be put into a light box where it's the dual side reverse image. I don't really want to open it up, but this is going into the Comic Army box for the month of June.
Cool.
This came out last week, but I have it today. This is the 1 in 25 ASM issue 26. Yeah, I love it. It's great. Kind of has that G. Scott Campbell vibe to it. But to carry on for this new comic book day, we always start off with the franchise. This is Spider-Man issue number 9, Legacy 165. So I'm presuming this is a legacy of the Todd McFarlane run from back in the day.
Probably all the volumes of Spider-Man.
All right. This is Empire #1. Hey,
Ooh, I hope
what
that's
if you
good.
worked for the? What if you were a contractor on Endor, and the Empire started bullying you around? Here's your story.
Mm-hmm. I'm praying it's good.
Wasn't that already the Robot Chicken episode?
It was like it was a thing.
I remember that. Yeah, 100%.
It was on. It was a thing that came up from in the Clerks movie too.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Venom #20, in for a pound, or in for a penny, in for a pound, right?
Well, and he's supposed to be getting his symbiote back.
Yeah,
That's a pretty cool cover.
it was, and a very good Marvel title that doesn't seem to be getting any kind of recognition is Sentinel of Liberty. This is Captain America ending the Cold War storyline. Ultimate Last Look Captain America issue number 3. This is a variant cover. I have really been enjoying this particular volume. Another one that seems to be really good is Invincible Iron Man. That's a great cover.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe, sadly, that this is the last Chip Zdarsky Daredevil, as now he's fully gone into DC and independent mode. What's that?
40?
It's not the last issue.
It's not?
Or 12. Is that 12 or 14?
This is 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be.
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Which of the two of us has read it?
And we'll get into you then.
You got it.
15, this again just delivers. Scott Snyder, Tony S. Daniels, Noctera. If you're not reading it, you are missing out on very good independent story that hasn't lost any traction whatsoever. This is issue 342 of Spawn. I know you're going to see this.
Sir.
You're going to see this a few more times on the panel tonight. It wouldn't be New Comic Book Day if Madame Frizen didn't show up. This is the foil of Once Upon a Time at the End of the World.
Nice.
Jenny Frizen cover.
Let me just get that right there.
Foiled out.
Who published that?
Let's find out. This is one of those times where I just pick up an artist. Boom. Yeah. Boom. Let's switch over to DC and of course start with the franchise. the Del Auto.
Sick.
Magnifique. Poison Ivy. This might be the first time Jenny Frison actually didn't do a Poison Ivy for an issue, but this is Poison Ivy issue 13. This is the first ongoing issue on from that limited series, so they're just continuing on with the numbers. And that last mini series, by the way, was terrific. On two cool guys, two hot picks. Mark's hot pick was the Flash 800. I went with the Nakayama. Yeah, I went with the Nakayama cover. My hot pick was God of Mischief Loki, and I went with the Art Germ issue number 1.
It's a sick cover.
Now, I don't know if you guys can remember the Art Germ cover that he did for Marvel, where it was like that the character that looked like Wonder Woman a couple of years ago for Heroes Reborn. I really like this. Kind of has that same vibe. Heroes Reborn.
You're not suggesting that an artist might recycle some of their base images and just
probably use the same model for it too.
So yeah, that's my new comic book day.
Especially a digital artist.
Right. The Flash Nakayama, along with that Flash poster, is going into the Comic Army box, which will be given away via Duck Race the first Wednesday in July. So yeah, Larry, thank you very much. Please go ahead and hit that like button. And E is absolutely correct. John, my man, happy new comic book day. John is saying you think he's got 2 more. When I talked to Zdarsky, he was actually a little saddened by it. However, he just said that it's been a hell of a ride for Daredevil, and he feels it's time to hand the character off. I don't know if that's the PC answer, but he legitimately kind of seemed like he didn't want to let it go, but it's gone, yo. And Ferdbird, vote E-Man for best hair. Well, hey, it's best hair, best hands, and best facial hair. So don't discount Rob either, or CJ, for that matter. Okay, let's flick it back over here, and I'll put Rob into the spot. And Rob, my man, show us what you got.
How you doing? Well, I went to my LCS, which is not Retro Rocket Comics in Canada. It's actually someplace else. Mine is here in California, and no smoke. So lots of beautiful people walking in and out. I start off. I had 2 books from last week that didn't come in on time. It was Detective Comics. So I had that, and then the variant cover that came in with the super ears,
big ears.
Yeah. And for this week, Batman, Jorge Jimenez cover there. The Del Auto.
That is great.
Mm-hmm.
And the Art Germ.
I love that too.
So it's been picking up all the Art Germs that come in. Although I've not been bothering to pick up the incentive variant ones. It's just I don't need foil. Spider-Man. I like that we have Electro on issue 9.
I see what you're doing there, Rob. I see what you're doing.
If you know, you know. Star Wars.
Sick cover. Dual lightsabers.
Yeah. Star Wars Empire. I was really disappointed with this cover because the previews had only depicted
huge.
Yeah, it made it like this was the entire cover.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get it inside this, you're like, oh.
Was there a virgin or like a ratio or something that was all them?
No.
I dig that one.
There was this one.
I like that one with Boba.
There was an incentive though.
That one's cool too.
White.
I think that one might be my favorite.
White suit in the jungle.
I like that little 40th anniversary in the corner too.
Venom.
It's been good.
Noctera. Maleficent. And for our second issue copy, the J. Scott Campbell Maleficent.
What?
That's the cover I wanted, but I didn't. My shop didn't have it.
I did not know that existed.
That's because I read previews.
Touche,
In your face. That's what he said.
I place orders for what I want, and my
In your
LCS
face.
orders it for me.
But do you read comics?
Some of them.
All right.
But you'll find out at 8:30 whether Taylor does.
Yeah.
Um,
I should just do a show where I
on with
don't
the
read
thunder
anything
here,
and
like-
think about books.
TM Nerdy's just spotlighted in a sticker. He's been a channel member of the Comic Army for 4 months. That's awesome, man.
Phenomenal.
Appreciate
You know who was here before me and was kept checking in and out on us all?
Let's go.
Was this man.
I was here early and nobody was here, so I would pop in. Nobody was there, so I'd be like, "All right, I'll go hang out."
Sometimes he's checking in and out faster than I could acknowledge him.
I'm speedy, bro. I'm speedy.
Adam, show us what you got, man.
So my pull list is still on pause. Shout out to the Pop Shop. They're still holding all my books. So once I get back from Heroes, I'm gonna pick all those up. But I was kind of withdrawing from being in a comic shop. So I was out and about, had to do some errands, and I stopped into my local LCS, and I picked up my girlfriend's reading Maleficent. So I had to get her that one so she can continue reading that. She just got back into comics, so I didn't want to slow that down. And then I was looking for the movie poster one, but I grabbed the foily one.
Nice.
So yeah, I had to grab that. And then I didn't get to show this off last week. I showed it off on my channel, but the jets in the background, man, are so good. I just
It's
have
an
to
awesome belt she's wearing.
I just have to show those off again. And then shout out to Rob and Chris is I won on Only Slabs last weekend, and some of the books that you can check out if you check their show out. I got Hawk and Dove #1.
Now, George, I have a question for you on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How did you have to fight through a lot of tape on this? Because I hear this guy doesn't know how to pack shit.
No, it wasn't. But like at the end of the day, for me, the video will be up tomorrow, so tune in for that. But as soon as the Gemini is already pre-cut, it took me. I'll just pre-cut it off cam, and then I'll start my camera. So I don't care if you have a pound of tape on it. I'm just going to pre-cut it so it doesn't bother me on cam. So as long as the books get to me, that's how I like to ship. Ask Dr. Von Hoot. I shipped in 2 Gemini mailers, literally bomb-proof.
Yeah, we saw that.
So facsimile of Amazing Spider-Man, which was the great one. But back to Dove and Hawk and Dove. I know Travis and Beckerman talk about this book a lot, and I'm very unfamiliar with these characters. So I was excited to win that, so I can read that and then be able to communicate more with those
Adam,
characters.
they actually show up as characters in the first season of Titans as well.
Do they? Nice. We got New Avengers #34.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
And then I think this is Batman 125 with the foily.
Yeah, I don't know why Rob slips those things in there, but apparently he does.
It works for me because I'll be on Spine Ticks this weekend, and the theme is I got to pick, and I picked foil. So
You got 2
Wow,
foils.
wow, just like that.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
And then the last one is this beautiful Strange Tales Warlock 178. And that's
Very
all
good.
I got. I appreciate you having me on.
Now, out of 10, how would you rate the latest Spider-Verse out of 10?
I guess I would have to, because going into it, I knew it was going to be the second one in the 3-part series. I guess I would have to see how it all wraps up and culminates. But easily, like I said, just with the art and animation, because I'm a big anime fan, stuff like that, easily 8.5, 9 out of 10.
Excellent. Tough to argue. And Cole just dropped a sticker being a channel member for 2 months, my man. I appreciate that. Ask Taylor if it's fine. We will be getting into it with Taylor. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it right now. TW, my man, welcome to the 1K club, and show us what you got.
Let's see if I can get that number down today, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see what he's
All that
at.
work the community did.
Yeah, well.
Van Dam, let's go.
Look, it matches my shirt, kind of.
It does.
Hey.
It's a daredevil, not a fucking swear devil. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, number, I don't know, 6.
Okay, so I just, as you saw, I picked this up, the Jenny Frison foil variant.
Yeah.
What did you think of this particular issue?
I mean, you can find out about 8:30 on my channel.
Okay.
You want? I could show you the book. There's nudity on every page if you want to maybe preview it.
I'll check out my own then. But thank you.
And not just girl nudity. There's boy nudity.
Oh, it's like Saga.
Gym dogs.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
DC's dumbest sounding title ever. Dawn of DC Adventures of Superman John Kent. Just call it John Kent. Just call it Superman Jr. Call it something, but like this long ass DC bullshit titles. Anyway.
Good series. Not a fan of the
still
artwork.
like reading it. Yeah.
Yeah, this artwork. Anyways, in Hell We Fight #1, which is John Layman, who did Chew and Chew because they're spelled differently.
Yep.
Astromechs or Astrobots, sorry, #2.
Oh,
Heard that's really, really good.
mine doesn't look like that. I don't think. Is that a different
Well,
cover?
it's
There's
one
like
notch,
7 or 8
Jim,
covers or something for that.
I'm sure they don't have
Is
any
it?
variant covers.
No, they had like 7 covers or something when I
Yeah,
was.
it's whatnot. They're going to have a billion variant covers.
I think I like yours better. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
You could probably get a JPG box and get like 12 of them. Hairball #3.
I dig that cover too.
Very nice.
The Ambassadors #6.
6.
Loki #1. Lots of fingernails in this issue.
Great minds, great minds.
Yeah. Batman 136. Noctera 15. Jesus, this is going on.
Come on, it's good. It's good.
It's dragging, but anyways, Phantom Road #4.
Who's the writer on that? That's not Grant Morrison, is
No,
it?
Jeff Lemire
Okay.
and Gabriel Waltz on the art.
You know where he's from? TW?
Probably somewhere on fire right now.
Yeah, you're not far off.
Yeah. And did you show this one? I don't remember. I didn't. I was sort of zoning off. Peacemaker Tries Hard #2.
Oh, I missed it.
Great first issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I got.
Very good. Very good.
It's
Eclectic as always.
Well, but it was
And,
bigger week than normal for me.
Some
So
of the best hair on the internet, let's be honest. All right, Jay, did you happen to swing out and see Carlos today?
I saw him yesterday, yes. So
Okay.
I got everything.
My man, show us what you got.
All right. So Scorch, this is from last week.
Yes, sir.
Spawn,
Yes, sir.
right? Astrobots, here's the cover I got.
That one's
Yeah,
sick
that's what I
too.
got.
Yeah, I like this one better. Steelworks. I did not like this comic at all.
Oh, I was
Really?
gonna ask you,
Don't tell
how
me
do you
that.
feel?
Okay.
Let me
so Warren
read
can't
it.
write?
I'll see.
All right.
It's the weakest Superman in my opinion.
Well, it's written by
It
Warren,
definitely is the weakest Superman.
Mhm.
Yeah,
but yeah.
got to get Rob Liefeld. Got to get both covers.
I knew you were going to get both as soon as you just showed the
You
first
know-
one. Like, he's going to add both.
Shazam.
Was a banger.
Captain Lightning.
Peacemaker Tries Hard.
Now, how did that one stack up compared to the first issue?
I liked it better than the first issue.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to get that one then.
Yep. The long title that makes no sense, but the story
Right.
is good. The story is good. The
Story's
art is-
great. The
Yeah,
art is, you know,
it's good.
Let's call it Son
Mhm.
of Superman.
Yeah,
Correct.
you know,
that's all you need to do.
Superman in training.
Yeah,
yeah. Death Dealer with the Frazetta cover.
That's pretty
nice.
sick.
And I actually went to I don't know if I can show these really quick. I went to a like a pulp show in Toronto.
yep.
So I picked up coincidentally, this is just a
Oh, nice.
coincidence. I actually
Nice.
got the Thongor novel with that cover at the same time, which is kind of cool. So it's
Badass.
Lynn Carter. I bought a bunch of Lynn Carter stuff. So those two. And I don't know if anyone likes these old pulps, Operator 5. He's kind of a cool character. #2 of that. And this is pretty cool. This is Imaro #2. So this is a think Conan, but like African. So it's like a sword and sorcery thing. And the guy who wrote this, Charles Saunders, lived in Canada like most of his life. So he's kind of an honorary Canadian. And then this 1937 original Spider.
Nice.
Very cool.
So I love the Spider. He's like my favorite of all the pulp guys. I know Shadow, Doc Savage, they're great too. Avengers great, but like this was in like the cheapy bin, so it was only 25. But the pages are just it's like brown. Like, But 1937, man, and every cover for this is the damn best. So
Nice.
Yeah.
So where was this house? With downtown Toronto, you said? Whereabouts?
Toronto Library, at the library.
Okay, just off Yonge Street?
Just saw, yeah, and they basically, there's two different ways. You can buy individual stuff for the pulps. You could just go and, peruse there. But they also had, you buy a bag for $10. They give you a bag. You fill it with as many books as you can. That's how they did the pricing, and it was free to get in there. And it's crazy. They even had my wife likes P.G. Wodehouse and Agatha Christie and some of these authors. So they actually had an issue of the Strand magazine from God knows when. It was like a couple $100. It's like, should I get this? And she's like, it might be too much, So, but great stuff. I got her Agatha Christie's first book from. It was the 1944 printing of it. So obviously not the first printing of it, but they had a lot of great stuff. I got tons of Lynn. I didn't show it all. I have tons of Lynn Carter books. I just went and got everything. I got a few Star Trek books. Sean picked up a ton of crazy stuff. It was awesome. So, and it's free to get in. So you just drive downtown and go in and grab stuff. So it was really good.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for dropping the link to Jay's channel. Everyone, please consider subscribing to my man Jay here. Has some of the most informative pulp culture deep dives that I've ever handled on YouTube. His ranking systems on films is second to none. And I've had the pleasure of being on a couple times, and I invite you all to check out the next time he does a deep dive into a series of films and challenges everyone to rank them. Jim, my man, show us what you got. First of all, I gotta pay homage to Jim's hat. Glory to the Gunners. Let's move forward.
Oh, he's frozen. No.
Hey, Jim.
Jim, you froze. A little bit of love goes your way, and you just freeze up. I get it.
Say,
I am trying to get my. Yeah.
He's chunking.
I'm having technical difficulties, so I'll go real fast.
You're good. You don't slow down. You're good now.
This is Iron Man.
Yeah, keep that up there. I like that cover.
Yeah, that is cool.
So that's a part of that connecting cover set that you've been working on, right, Jim?
That's sick.
Daredevil.
I feel like we're behind now. Okay.
Facility.
Ooh, yep. Nice facsimile.
Facility. I don't know why I'm still getting it, but I'm just gonna.
At least he's given us a chance to really see these covers.
Bonjour, Jean.
This is probably the last issue I get.
I dropped that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Thor is restarting.
Mm-hmm. Immortal Thor, I think.
Yeah.
Is that it, Jim?
Batman.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Nope.
Let me go back to the good one.
Yeah, I was gonna say go back to the Flash. I missed that one.
Yeah, hold on. I'll get to the important ones. Dark Knights of Steel, whatever.
Nice.
That's the second last one,
Ambassadors.
Right? Yeah.
And then,
Oh, nice.
And then the classic Money Shot number 2. You got to get Money Shot number 2 to go with Money Shot number 1. Noctera. This guy who tries hard.
I like that cover too.
Hold on. Put that back. That
was that Eagly?
This is
the dove.
A fantastic
piece dove.
homage.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fantastic homage. Look, Superman's even knocked down. That's the whole
Sick.
homage right
Yeah, that's a good cover.
Sick.
We've had this cover once on Only Slabs. Once. The original.
And the book you guys
cover
say
too.
sucks.
It's all right.
Yeah, I do like the cover.
It's hard to stack up to the Superman books though, because they're all really good.
They are all really good.
The more money shots,
It
the
really
better.
is. All right, get me off because I'm fading out.
Hello, Remy. Hi, Ilya, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Caroline.
Lady.
Show us what you got.
I'll show you the one new book I got today.
Okay.
It's actually not new.
Yay.
but I did get other books. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
This was in the 99-cent bin, and I thought it was pretty cool because I have two others. One is a Popeye consumer and housemaking careers, and the other is a Popeye public service careers. And then I found this
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
For 99 cents all day.
careers. King, old school King, yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's
great.
that one. That's from the
Awesome.
70s. Yeah, here's the consumer and homemakers.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
He's being a janitor.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, these were free. These were public service things, so they were actually free. And this was public service careers, and they were in the 70s. They were free.
That's cool.
But it talks about all the different like career opportunities that you could take, like, and for kids to read. Then I found this awesome Wallace Wood, i.e., Wally Wood.
Oh, heck
Canon
yeah.
number
Mm.
1. It's
Oh, he's-
volume 2.
Eating that booty, it looks like.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
These are reprints, but these are Wally Woods. But this came out in 1991. Property of the Wallace Woods estate. Anyways, so number 1 of 8. Crap, I forgot to show that, but I'll show it later. This is number 2 of 8. Dog fights in the air, cat fights on the ground.
Tossing
I'm
tossing
noticing
the
that
bodies.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Talk about pulp. Then number 4 of 8.
It's a lot about booties.
That's
There's,
good crack. Yeah.
There's a chicken on the cover there, boys. Just a heads up. There is a chicken.
Very
It's
nice
like-
buckets.
It's like a spy intrigue kind of comics, but it's good. I mean, but it's also a little kinky. It's got some TNA. But y'all know Wally Wood. He's the shit, dude.
Yeah.
Pow.
Well, she's a little naked.
All she needs is a yellow vest.
5 of 8. And then the last one I have is 6 of 8. And I love this cover. She says, "What? Will I do what?"
I might have number 7 for you.
No, I will not drink the Kool-Aid.
Like,
I have to
you slapped
look,
the
but I might have
RT
number
logo
7 for
across
you.
the top there.
He
What's
rage
this?
quit Marvel. Interesting. Thanks, Becker. No. Piss off, Remy. All right. Then I got this in the mail today. The Sinister House of Secret Love number 1.
You know, I think this has been on Only Slabs once. This rings a bell.
Maybe.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome. That kind of looks like Wrightson's work on the front as well.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I need to figure out who did the cover art. I don't know who did the cover art.
Curse of the McIntyres.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
terrific.
Thank you. And then I also got another cool comic in the mail. I showed Beckerman this one.
Sick.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Thor 166.
Yeah! Yeah!
It is. It's like it'd be like that. But
Because I know Remy is like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good right there.
mm-hmm. So yeah.
It is.
Dude, Thor books are getting cheap. I got this for a really good deal on eBay. So I'm just saying. And then this is the last one. I got it today. It's been in the expensive bins behind the counter since February, and nobody's gotten it. And I was just like, fuck it. I really want this one because I love it. And you just never see these. But it's Foom issue 19, a special Defenders issue.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Is that Howard the Duck?
Never heard that. Heard
Yeah.
of that.
You never heard of Foom? So Foom
Huh.
is from Friends of Old Marvel. This came out in 1978.
That's dope.
Terrific.
That's awesome.
Oh.
I love Defenders, man. They're
wait, wait,
awesome.
wait. I got one more left. It was from the
Okay.
99-cent bin. Oh my god, it's the shit. It is.
Hey.
Now look at this guy. Does he look a little cracky? You could say that's a flute, but it looks like a crack pipe.
No,
Yeah.
pipe for sure.
Look at that. The Wacky Adventures of Cracky #7.
Yeah, wacky
So-
tobacco.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whitman.
I love it. 1974, I think. when I was-
Nice.
So, anyways, all right, I'm done.
That yeah, that was terrific.
Thank you.
Terrific. Awesome. Well, that's all of our new comic book day. I think I got to go with the Art Germ Loki for cover of the week, featuring Lady Loki, if that's what we want to call her. Let's see. Michael is in the chat talking about that creator. Stan got super petty in the bullpen bulletin, issue 10 of Daredevil, because Wally demanded writing credit on Daredevil as well. As artist credit, Stan did it better than torched him in the bulletin. That's not cool. However, what is cool is, my goodness, Matt, my man, thank you very much. Yeah, it's as we do on this channel, when someone is kind enough to super chat us, we'd like to have a little dance. And that the one thing, since I was spotlighting my Bills hoodie, I gotta say, Adam, who often cheers me up on a Monday morning, ripped me apart today by saying that Josh Allen is now going to be on the cover of Madden.
You were the first I let know, man. I had to tell you.
Could my day not get any worse? Stuck
Madden
in traffic.
curses.
And then
Madden
Adam's like,
curses.
"Hey, man, Josh Allen's going to be on the cover of Madden. Good luck with the curse."
I said sorry for your loss.
Oh, did you see Messi's coming to the MLS?
Yeah. Yep, he's coming
I wanna
to
see him
Inter
play.
Miami.
Yeah.
I got to see that dude play, bro.
You know where he should have went?
You
Jim
better have-
Keller.
You better have a grand in your pocket then.
He should have went to Arsenal.
We've got an
You better have
MLS
a grand in your
stadium here in
pocket.
Nashville, so whenever they play in Nashville, I'm gonna go see their asses.
Nice.
And you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
So I don't
There-
care.
Yeah.
I'll pay.
There were people on the radio talking about that. The guy bought his tickets. Where was he from? He's from New York. He bought his tickets for like $180 like 2 weeks ago, and those same tickets are going for almost $500-$600 a piece.
I'm gonna see Messi.
Crazy.
God damn it.
Matt 268. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for that. Yeah, Adam was just like, "Hey, it's still for loss, but I'm glad it wasn't Hurts."
It was coming down. It was down to him and Hertz basically with the voting and everything, and I'm just cool with it.
That just took the wind right out of my sails. Like, oh my!
It'll be
God.
Jordan Love next year.
Hey, at least you don't have herpes.
Facts.
Yeah.
Biggest of facts.
Wait, hang on. They were cured, Chris?
Black Panther, dude.
Complex 3, all gone, baby. Let's go around the horn quickly so Rob can go have his dinner. Lady Fantastic, what's happening on the Lady Fantastic YouTube channel this week?
Not diddly, dude. Sometimes I'll come on during the weekends and try to do live streams with my friends and stuff. It's very informal. And this Saturday, the 10th on Strictly Comics, I'm going to be part of the Whale Show. So, yeah.
Terrific. TW, let's talk about celebrations.
Well, hang on. 8:30 tonight is my Cracky Comic Book Review show. I don't have the video put together yet for my 1,000-follower giveaway. I'm still working on the details. It's going to be, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. It's going to be at least 4 or 5 giveaways. I think some other people said they were going to give away some stuff. So I'll let you know. I want to give people plenty of time to enter and all that stuff. It'll be possibly just U.S. and Canada because that's where everybody I know lives, and Canada's on fire and they need some love. So we'll see. It's in the works. You can, if you follow me and turn on notifications. Well, you're dumb because I just 8:30 Wednesdays. You don't need notifications for that. But then you'll find out when I drop it. So
Cool.
J-Man, what's happening on?
If you follow
My
me,
God,
then
your
you know.
YouTube channel name is just too big. Jay, go. What's happening?
So every Monday we're doing all of the Legion of Superhero appearances. We're covering 3 appearances every Monday, and I don't even know what appearance we're on now, but we've done like 15 appearances or something like that. So that's every Monday, and then Thursdays we're doing Transformers. So we're doing the Transformers Marvel comics. So we did the first 2 issues. This Thursday we're not doing it because we're seeing Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, but because of that, Saturday I'm going to have an open mic live stream Saturday night. Open mic, anyone can come on. Let's talk Rise of the Beast. If you hated it, awesome. If you thought it was the best, awesome. I don't care. I want to hear everyone's opinions. So everyone's invited. I'll put the link to StreamYard in the chat. So that's this Saturday, and then I do my random comic reviews, and I do streams all the time. We do versus movies where Chris, you've been in there, rankings, franchise rankings, tier rankings, all that kind of stuff. So it's all pretty random. So those are the only 2. Oh no, and I got wrestling as well, the women of wrestling as well. So that's it.
Rest in peace, Iron Sheik.
Yes, we gotta do that. Yeah, gotta talk about that.
Just watch this documentary on Sunday on A&E. Jim, what's happening on the Digger Jim YouTube channel?
Yeah.
No. He's totally fine when everyone else is talking. He's animated, and as soon as it goes to him, it's
But
Subscribe. He'll be going out and about and digging someplace somewhere at some point.
Yeah.
And you can see what he digs up.
Oh, bless his heart.
are you talking about me?
Yes.
I'm going to throw it the computer way.
Love you, Jim. Rob, what's happening on Rob's Fat Stacks of
You
Comics?
should bury it in a yard
more
so a
YouTube.
metal detector can find it.
Tomorrow there'll be some mystery pack unboxings from Comics Elite, and Saturday only slabs. Some person, I don't know, not nerdy girl. She'll be on for episode 100, and then Monday mail call, and then before you know it, we'll be heading out to Heroes Con.
Cool. Adam, my man. Freight Train himself. What's happening on the Collecting with Derrz YouTube channel?
So I eat before I come on stream. So good tip, Rob. I grill.
It's only
I grill
4
T-bone steaks.
So we're clear, Derrz. It's
I know. Yes, I
3
know.
in the
I
afternoon
know.
here.
I know. And then Taylor, don't even sweat it because I'm at 250 above 1K. I hit 1K like a month and a half ago. I'm doing my 1K giveaway at the end of June. Do it whenever you're ready and comfortable, man, is what I recommend. Don't be pressured into it. Do it at your pace. So whenever you're ready to do it and give back, that's when you do it. So no pressure.
2029 it is then.
For sure. But
I suggest $20.99.
Yes, fingers crossed we make it. But so like I said, with my situation, I got my pull list on hold right now until I get back from Heroes. I got my Friday positivity every Friday. I drop at 8:30 kind of as a premiere. Got my Sunday night sesh every Sunday at 6. Next Wednesday we'll be here. Next Wednesday I'm leaving, not Wednesday, Thursday morning at 5 a.m. I'm leaving for Heroes Con. So I'll have plenty of footage for next week and all that fun stuff. And I still got like 3 short boxes of comics. So if you're interested in seeing some stuff, hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you pictures. But other than that, man, I love you guys to death.
Cool. Myself, I'm still continuing my DC days where I'm opening a DC pack from Walmart every day of the month of June. Today, I know I've made it because I had a couple negative comments. So thank you for that, for whoever decided to say, hey, you should do Marvel instead. And the other guy who said, I'm glad you showed that, so I know that not to buy those packs. So thank you for that. It just fuels my fire. And
I mean, that's not that negative a comment, really.
I try to be as positive as Adam down there. So with that said, you can catch me on Only Slabs Saturday and Two Cool Guys to Pick Sunday. And next Wednesday we'll be doing this one more time for New Comic Book Day. Everyone, thank you so much for spending some time with us. Be safe out there. Take care. Shout out to Retro Rocket Comics, my LCS. Chris, thanks for having everything ready for me. And Rob's having a lot of fun. Good night, everybody.
Bye.